Welcome, everyone, to another installment of Poetry on the Shelves with Phil. I'm Phil Geronimo. My wife Lauren Ayer and I are the owners of Geronimo Books, 3018 Cielo Court Suite D in Santa Fe, New Mexico, just 2 blocks away from Meow Wolf. If you're looking to get a deal on books, we're the place. Right now, through the month of April, we're having a buy one book, get another book of equal or lesser value for half price. And if you're looking to celebrate National Poetry Month, and we're about to do that right now, you can come and check our excellent selection of poetry and get 2 books, maybe get 4 books. You know, what the hell? Maybe get 8 books. But come in. Help keep an independent bookstore open. We have all kinds of events going on this year. What I've been featuring is our National Poetry Month readings. Next Saturday, the 11th at 4 o'clock, we have Brent Key with Ann Filmer. The next week we have, oh heck, I just drew a blank. It's oh heck, I can't remember. It's a no, I can't remember, and I don't have it written down anywhere. So you'll just have to come in on the 18th of April and find out what it is. It's my friend Matt McAuliffe is getting together a group of 4 poets for a reading for us. And on the last Saturday of April, we have Santa Fe Poet Laureate Tommy Archuleta with the first Enchanted Circle Poet Laureate Bill Nevins, and that should be incredible. Please show up. You don't want to miss it. So what we're going to get into today is the National Book Award winner, Fire to Fire by Mark Doty. He's one of my favorite poets, and well, the way I like to do it is I find 5 short poems, so people don't lose the interest, and maybe you watch me for more than 10 seconds. That would be lovely if you watch the whole thing. If you don't, then that's lovely too. But let's just jump into it right now. And it's a selected and new poems, and it won the National Book Award in 2008. Mark Doty is from and I had him queued up, and I don't think I have him queued up anymore. Let's see. He is from Tennessee, Maryville, Tennessee. It's Tennessee Day. My friend Eli was just in, and he lived in Tennessee. I have a friend, Blake Hallis, who lives out in Nashville right now. He has a book. He has a online book sales. This guy's won like so many awards for his first collection, My Alexandria. He won the National Poetry Series, National Book Critics Circles Award, Los Angeles Times Book Prize, and the T.S. Eliot Prize. He's won a Guggenheim Fellow, a Whiting Award, Lambda Literary Award, Ambassador Book Award, Bingham Poetry Prize, Lilla Wallace Reader's Digest Writers Award, Lambda Literary Award, Stonewall Book Award, and the Robert Creeley Award. So, you know, this guy has flowers. Let's just jump right into it. Fire to Fire by Mark Doty. Apparition. Favorite poem. The old words are dying. Everyone forgets them. Pages falling into sleep and dust, dust and sleep, burning so slowly you wouldn't even know there's a fire. Or that's what I think half the time. Then at the bookstore, a young man reciting Slight for 14, blonde, without irony, but not self-important either. His loping East Texas vowels threaten to escape the fence of pentameter. His voice seems to have just arrived here, but the old cadence inhabits anyway. He makes the poem his own, even as he becomes a vessel for its reluctance to disappear. All right, maybe they perish. But the boy has a look of someone repeating a crucial instruction that must be delivered, word for word, as he has learned it. My name is Ozymandias, King of Kings. Look at my works, ye mighty and despair. One thing I forgot to warn you about is the allergies are really acting up today, so I might need the occasional water. Theory of Beauty, Greenwich Avenue. 37 clocks in 5 tiers, mantle, cuckoo, rusticated, ormolu, glass-domed, moving brass balls and chimes, porcelain, bronze, figured French. 37 ranged in the shop window, not especially attractive, none fine, none precious, even to my taste individually desirable. But studying them, then turning away into the end of a mild afternoon, the hand of winters never quite let go. Warmly tinted but almost heatless sunlight, buildings ahead in silhouette, and then the urge to turn back to the stepped rows, and suddenly the preeminently important thing is the fulfillment of the category clock, the divergence of means, of occupying that name, honoring the terms and intent of it, but nonetheless presenting a various set of faces to the avenue, in the warm light of the shop. Then I or you, whoever's doing the looking, understands that this is the city's particular signature, the range of possibilities within single set, and what is pleasing is not the individual clock, goofy or quiche in its frostings and columns, scroll works and gildings, but the degree to which it belongs and at the same time pushes toward the edges of difference. So the windows, 37 branching aspects of a single notion, almost absurd in their essentially useless variety. And when you turn away again, there on the sidewalk is a perfect instance of the category sink, in this case kitchen, singular instance of all its category in the 5 boroughs, a double stainless model battered around the chain, humbles at its edges, rim a little crumpled, but the interior shining from a lifetime of scouting, and beauty resides not within individual objects, but in the nearly unimaginable richness of their relation. No, as in N-O. The children have brought their wood turtle into the dining hall because they want us to feel the power they have when they hold a house in their own hands. Want us to feel alien lacquer and the little thrill that he might, like God, show his face. He's the color of ruined wallpaper, of cognac, and he's closed, pulled in as though he'll never come out. Nothing shows but the plummy leather of the legs, his claws resembling clusters of diminutive raspberries. They know he makes night any time he wants, so perhaps he feels at the center of everything as they do. His age, greater than that of anyone around the table, is a room from which they are excluded. That they don't mind, since they can carry this perfect building anywhere. They love that he might poke out his old face, but doesn't. I think the children smell unopened, like unlit candles, as they lift them around the table, praise his secrecy, holding to each adult face his prayer, the single word of the shell, which is no. I like these bookmarks I have. This is Chrysosto Apache's bookmark for his book Ghost Word. Somos in Taos, the iconic collected works, and a bookstore in San Clemente, California called the Book Site. You find them in books. A green crab shell. Not exactly green. Let me start that again. A green crab shell. Not exactly green, closer to bronze, preserved in kind brine, something retrieved from a Greco-Roman wreck, patinated and oddly muscular. We cannot know what his fantastic legs were like, though evidence suggests 8 complexly folded scuttling works of armament, crowned by the four-claws gesture of menace and power. The gulls gobbled the center, leaving this chamber, size of a demitasse, open to reveal a shocking Giotto blue. Though it smells of seaweed and ruin, this little traveling case comes with such lavish lining. Imagine breathing, surrounded by the brilliant rinse of summer's firmament. What color is underside of skin? Not so bad to die. If we could be opened into this, if the smallest chambers of ourselves similarly revealed some sky. Last poem. Okay, this bookmark is Daughter of Siren Queen, Trisha Levenseller. Principalities of June. Original light broke apart, the Gnostics say, when time began, singular radiance fractioned into form, an easy theory to believe, in early summer, when that fast performance seems repeated daily. Though wouldn't it mean each fracturing took us that much further from heaven? Not in this town, not in June. Harbor and cloud bank, white houses, endlessly broken plains, a long argument of lilac shadows and whites as blue as noon. Phrase books of day, articulated most of all in these roses, which mount and swell in dynasties of bloom, their easy idiom a soundless compaction of lip on lip, their work these thick flower heads. Built to contain sunlight, they interrupt that movement just enough to transfix an air and eye level. Now, held still and shattering, which is the way with light? The more you break it, the nearer it comes to whole. Mark Doty. He's a homeboy. And I'm in front of the mystery and thriller section. That's one of Lauren's quilts up there. If you've never been into Geronimo's books, it's cozy. So come on in, check it out. National Poetry Month. Peace.